Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports alongside Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. Well, who does it best? Tonight, we answer that question on the ice. Hockey Ultimate Team. Let's go. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Oilers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Shakes off the coverage. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Ice Hawks are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Well, an early penalty here is going to put them in a vulnerable spot, James. They've got to figure out a way to kill it off and gain some momentum.
McDavid's won the draw and they're on the attack. Scores! And there it is, the power play goal lights the lamp. The Oilers couldn't have asked for a better road start tonight.
Well, this is the way to silence the crowd, and this is the best start that you can ask for. 1 minute into the game, and you're up 1-0, and now the home team has to climb back.
Bergeron's got it in the offensive zone. And he gets in the lane to block that. Takes control of the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Takes a shot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Rockford's got a hold of the puck now. The Ice Hawks move to the offensive zone. In close. Anderson's going to opt to hang on to this and get a whistle.
Yeah, he anticipates the play really well right now, and he's able to hold on there. I don't mind that play at all. He hasn't been busy, hasn't had to make many saves. His team's winning this game. Just can reset as well in his own zone and allow that line change.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Oilers have taken... Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
The Ice Hawks didn't seem rattled at all, falling behind early in this one. Sure, they're right back to even here.
Well, yeah, and it's trusting the process here, James. And coaches don't love it. They feel like you're not ready when you get behind the 8 ball to start, but if you stick with it and you don't let the deficit climb, you can claw your way back into the game, and that's what's happened here as we approach the mid-mark of the period.
Let's apply from the point! Oh, what a save in front!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Off the draw, they take possession. Quick pass to Hyman. With possession along the wall. And he gets in front of that. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Moves it quickly over to Mata. Pushes it across to Seabrook. He got all of that hit on the play. Picked up along the boards by Crevier. Rockford's got possession of the puck. Raymond's taking it from his own end. Rockford's got the puck against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Seabrook. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Passes on over to Tournier. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Past the halfway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Oilers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Handles the pass. Here's a shot from a bad angle. Brings the bell off the post.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
And a solid save on the play there. Stretch pass.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Rockford's got the puck along the boards. Feeds it to Boldy. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Rockford's got the puck along the wall. Way too much congestion blocks that. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Welcome back, Cheese Pounder. I'm Cebulski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Here we go, second period underway. We're still tied, but let's see if somebody can open things up here. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Oilers had zero offensive production in this game. They've been on their heels, and really their opponent is taking it to them. The goaltender's been strong, and it's the reason this game is still tied.
Across the line along the left wall. Rockford's got the puck against the half wall. Tees him up, and that's blocked from someone in front. Quick feed down low. Moves it to Yolmerson. Hammers one from the point. Stones him on the one-timer. The Oilers have it now. Passes it over. And he easily stops that one. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Gretzky's got the puck in his own zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Textbook poke check by Gretzky. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Fires one. Turned aside with a glove by Anderson.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Draisaitl's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Quick feed to Leach. Oh, comes up with a stop. Messier's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Denies him on the stopper. Rockford's got it in their own zone. The Oilers take it along the wall. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, he does it all up. James, and he's going to get rewarded by his coach and the entire team. I mean, he starts the entire thing with breaking up a play, with intercepting and finding a way to gain speed and get it to the net. He just doesn't get it to the net. He finishes it off as well.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Anderson. There's another stop.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Kucherov. Drills him. McInnes has it in the defensive end. Receives the pass. The Ice Hogs scoop it up along the boards. Pushes it across to Natchez. That knocks him off the puck. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Picked up along the wall by McDavid. On the attack along the boards. The Ice Hogs gain control of the puck against the wall. And the middle frame almost done. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, what a slick
period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
The Oilers deliver an absolute backbreaker with that goal here late in the second.
Well, it certainly adds a buffer to that one-goal lead, doesn't it? And it certainly changes the mind frame. What it can't change is the way that they're playing. They got to keep their foot on the gas here and get themselves to the intermission.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Ice Hawks coaches are going to be telling them, listen, you got to just trust the process, stick with the game plan. I mean, through 40 minutes of play, you dominated possession. Continue to do what you've been doing, but don't get frustrated. Don't panic and force the play. It'll come to you.
Lots of time left in this period. The Oilers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. And that slides right out to center ice. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. Puck picked up by Coffey. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Tarigny. Handles the puck. That's gloved by Anderson. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Gretzky's won the draw here in their own zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Rockford's got a hold of the puck. Here's a chance in front. Picked off in front. Intercepts it at center. Moves it around along the half wall. Makes the save.
Anderson's been really sharp tonight, James, and just had a look at his save. Post! The Ice Hawks are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
The Ice Hawks carry it along the wall. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Taken along the wall by McKenna. Raymond's got it deep in the offensive end. We got a penalty coming up here. Rockford's got it in the offensive zone. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. The Ice Hogs looking against the half wall. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Oilers have been handed 2 for interference.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. On their heels, trying to clear. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
There's a shot. Anderson's going to hang on for a whistle.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Coffey's got it in the defensive end. The Ice Hogs gain control of the puck. Quick
try and find a way to bury them and build, and that's what they got to do right off the hop here on this faceoff.
The Ice Hogs gain possession along the wall. Picking up some steam at center ice. Passes the puck over to Malkin. And he takes the pass. Rockford's got the puck against the boards. Kopitar is going to play it to the corner. Back to the point it goes. A single stop with the glove by Anderson. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Rockford's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Quick feed to Nugent-Hopkins. Nearing the final minute of regulation. To his teammate, scores! And look at that, they answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Oilers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And a stop by Hilbert. The Ice Hogs have it from their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Stop that one. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is out.
The score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Oilers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Big time clock on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And it is all over with this one. The Oilers were outshot tonight here, Cheryl, but you know what? Didn't really matter at the final score.
Yeah, look at the scoreboard. They had the ability to disguise their shot and fool the goaltender, and that's something they did really well tonight.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.